Trim the beard. Okay, here, I know I've said this before on stream, and everybody has their things. Listen, if you're a guy and you grow facial hair, look, what I have on my face right now, I would consider, like, this is not socially acceptable. Like, oh shit, my shit's not making any noises. Wait, I should ban Brum. Look, this shit should never exist if you're... I was lazy to take a shot. I don't give a fuck. Right? But for the most part, like, this is, like, getting into the upper limits of what I consider to be acceptable, like, hair on your neck and hair here on the... oh, my God. Whoa. And, like, hair here on your cheeks. Right? This is not acceptable. Okay? You have to shave your shit. I don't understand when it became acceptable or okay, like you can't... You have to shave your, like, stuff. You have to shave. Like, it looks really, really, really bad when you just have, like, massive amounts of unkempt facial hair, I think. Like, if you're ever, like, self-conscious about how you look or whatever, like, that's the #1 place to start. You have to shave your stuff. You have to do it. Like, you have to do that. Destiny, who gives a fuck? Just let people look like they want to. Do you really feel that way, dog? Endolin? When you go to jerk off, are you picking out all the girls that aren't wearing any makeup and don't look a certain way and don't have a certain type of fucking tit or a certain type of booty or have a big stomach or a small stomach or or have, you know, vaginas that look or vulvas that look however? Do you really believe that, dog? Just let people look how they like to look? You can go out and not take care of yourself, but you have to keep in mind that if you go out completely unkempt, the only types of people that you will attract to yourself are people that don't mind the fact that you're completely unkempt. Do you understand? So are we all trying to be porn stars? Is that really what you think? That you have to be a porn star to try to make yourself look acceptable? Come on, guys. Why do you have to impress people every time you go out? I don't give a fuck if I'm just getting gas and a coffee. Like, fuck, man. When you go to play, how do you? I don't even know. Maybe this sounds like pseudo bullshit science to you. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they carry themselves, by their demeanor. It doesn't matter if you're going to get a cup of coffee. It doesn't matter if you're going to the store, right? There's a big difference between, like, oh fuck, dude. Let's see if we can fucking. There's a big difference between a person that walks with your, the way that, I guess, like, your lifting cues, right, is you have a string attached to your sternum that kind of pulls you up, right? And that's like your kind of cue in the way that you walk, in the way that you talk to people, in the way that your posture. And it's not about, like, having a straight fucking back or arcing your shit or blowing your fucking chest out like you're trying to show your fucking boobs up. But it's just having, like, a really nice, like, a little thing that's pulling up right here, so you have, like, this nice posture. When you walk around and your eyes are level with everybody else, you walk around, you see somebody, you look them in the fucking eye, and you do that as you walk around. Like, the way that you carry yourself says a lot about your demeanor, and it says a lot about your attitude, it says a lot about your personality, and it says a lot about the kind of person you are. I notice this a lot at gaming conventions. There's a ton of people that walk around looking like this. Okay? Don't do that shit. Don't be that fucking guy. Don't be that guy that averts their eyes to everybody and you're always kind of looking at the ground and you're kind of, you know, whatever. Don't do that, dude. When you walk around, fucking hold yourself up, right? Walk like you have a fucking purpose. Doesn't matter where the fuck you're going. You can go to take a shit. You can go to buy an ice cream cone, whatever you're doing. Walk like you have a purpose. Move like you're going somewhere important. Move like you are important. And when you see people, right, talk to them. Look at them. Use your eyes. Your eyes are so fucking important. You cannot fucking talk to somebody. Oh my God, when somebody tries to have a conversation and they're doing like this kind of shit or whatever, dog, you can't fucking do that shit. And girls like it too when you look at them. If you're talking to somebody, look at them. Your eyes always look beautiful. It doesn't matter what kind of eyes you are. Nobody is ever going to tell you in your life, you have very ugly eyes. No one is ever going to say that to you. Your eyes are like one of your coolest fucking things you have, and they show a lot of fucking emotion too. When you're talking to somebody, you have to be able to hold their gaze, okay? It's a very, very important part of human interaction. When you have these kinds of conversations where you're like kind of like doing this thing, whatever, like, oh God, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, okay? Have some confidence, have some self-esteem, hold people's eyes, eye contact, have, you know, puff your chest up a little bit. Don't puff it up, but, you know, like, have decent posture, walk around. The way that you carry yourself in your gait or whatever the fuck, like, does this shit matter at the end of the day? I don't know. Does it? I think it does. I feel like I can have a conversation with any person, and I can have a lot of fun having conversations with lots of people. I've had conversations with tons of people, from the CEO of fucking Blizzard to random fucking people that I meet on when I'm hanging out at events. Like, I feel like I can have a conversation with anybody, and if anybody in my chat has ever met me, I think for the most part, I'm a fun person to have a conversation with. But that is all, everything that you... The problem with these kinds of questions, like, at the end of the day, does it really matter, is that a lot of people get really, hold on.
Does League attract the kind of viewer that needs social and hygiene lessons?
The problem is that a lot of people take these, like, really absurd, like, one aspect approaches to a lot of things. This is actually the problem with everybody at, like, the Red Pill or pickup artist shit or whatever. The problem is, like, people are like, well, what is the one thing I can do that will make all of my shit better? What's, like, the one thing that I can do that'll make me get girls? What's the one thing I can do to make friends? Well, there is no one thing. Like, your ability to do all of these things, fuck me. Your ability to do these things it stems from a ton of other things, right? Like, how do I have a conversation with somebody? Well, like, do this one thing. Well, no, it's not just one thing. How do you have a conversation with someone? You have to look presentable. You have to take care of yourself. You have to have decent hygiene. Because your ability to be confident in yourself and all of that stems from your ability to smell decent and to look decent, presentable. I'm not saying you got to go out and buy fucking $400 Nikes or whatever. If you've got shitty Adidas at home, that's okay. But, like, all of fuck, this is like a 2-hour conversation topic. A lot of things tie into other things, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. What the fuck are you doing? Did you forget what hero you're playing? You want to? Yeah, go ahead, sure. Sure thing, buddy. There's a difference between having an unkempt beard and smelling like shit. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe it's a personal thing that I have. I'm not sure. If I was gay, if I wanted to, like, fuck a guy and I was picking out a dude, for what it's worth, I guess, I would never, ever, ever try to hook up with a dude that was completely and totally... Oh, she has no flash. Oh, she did. Oh, no, because she didn't flash before, because she died. Never mind. Why have a beard at all? I think that if facial hair is kept neat, I think it looks presentable. I think that's okay. I have facial hair because I don't like to shave my chin. It's obnoxious as fuck to me. It's annoying to shave. It's difficult to shave. And it's more surface area to shave. It's just, fuck that shit.